Oh no, this is not how I wanted to start the. Well, hello everyone. Uh, Welcome back to the Fisk superhero server. Uh, yeah, that's really about it. I don't really have anything planned for the intro. Um, hold on, let me get out of here first. So there have been a lot of changes since the first recording of this. Up and sorry about that. Don't mind us. I don't know what this is. So for one, we now have a quarry. I think they're called in the making. Um, some sheep. We have a lot of sheep. And then if we go down here, we have three villagers. I don't know how to make an underground breeding machine, so yeah, we're just gonna have to worry about that later. Nothing new up here, I guess. But the biggest, hold on, sorry about that. The suit cube is almost done. There just needs to be a few suits added. Toadmaster 15, a player that lives here, got Ant-Man. I got Mysterio. So yeah, we just need a few more stands here. I also feel like I feel like I should also probably get some other animals in here. So we should probably. So I'm gonna go look for, I don't know, chickens and cows. Luckily, Obsidian has something called a shadow chain, so makes grabbing mobs easier. Also, I don't know what happened to the audio. This thing is always breaking. I'm sorry if you can't hear any of the in-game audio. I don't know. This computer is speakers and audio are just messing up. So I don't know what to do about that. I'm sorry. So yeah, I don't uh fully understand why, but like, oh well. It's probably something I'm neglecting. Something revolving around one of the installs I have that I get a notification about every time I have to get a new graphics driver. I mean, I hope it's not that because I just don't really want to install those. Uh, Come on, dude. Can we find a cow? Why is it whenever I need an animal, the complete opposite of what I need spawns? So yeah, if you can, so I don't know where any of the animals are besides a whole bunch of horses. I mean, it wouldn't be the first time. Uh, Where did all the horse? Where are all the horses? Where are all the cows? Um, hmm. Not, not really sure where everything is. Well, anyways, if a horse or a chicken appears, I guess we can well, I guess I can put it with the others. Let's see, I didn't put some cobblestone to smelt. Uh, hmm. Well, luckily, despite the server still being really full, we haven't had too much lag issues like we did on day one. Oh, chicken, come on. go. Can we have one chicken? No. Can we get a sheep? Ow. There we go. Oh, nope. You know, I was kind of hoping to launch him further, but oh well. One problem with Obsidian, I guess, is I don't really know what I'm doing. Oh, uh, this is the slight lag that I have to deal with. I also don't know what this effect does. Yeah, so he like shoots a beam into the sky and then a giant shadow dome comes out. I'm not sure what this is about. Um, so yeah, I just kind of I really only use Shadow Chain. Um, what should I do? Did I put? I should probably shoot a sheep so then we can. Oh no. One problem of having the villagers here, the zombies know where they are. So now I have to just kill a whole bunch of zombies every day because they're getting too close to the house. While they can't break trapdoors, I just don't want to put up with them. Okay, what am I doing? Toadmaster, learn how to organize. Well, not organize, just keep everything in the available chest. Don't just spread it all about. Oh, okay, so yeah, again, I don't really have anything planned. I never do, to be honest. Never figured out what I wanted to do when recording this server. So yeah, that's not actually good. Most people are supposed to have something planned whenever going in, but I never do. I just don't want to. Uh, hmm. Gonna need more iridescent gold as I'm trying to get colossal, or is it colossal or colossus? So we're gonna need a lot of stuff. So let's go mining. That's where besides well, yeah, really mining and building are so far the only things I've done on the server besides getting suits, but yeah. I'm waiting for the hero packs to come back because once they do, then yeah, I can have more things to unlock, such as a really good suit known as the mining suit or mining armor, whatever it's called. It has a very long list for one of its nodes. This thing called mining mastery. I don't I don't like it, but the mining suit makes it worth it. I already watch if we open up my ender chest. We already have I already have 4 raw dwarf star, so that will be useful later. Let's see if I can find some gold though. Uh, yeah, so until I can get a hold of Martian Manhunter, I have to just strip mine and hope to get lucky. I do check the ravines that I mine into or the caves for gold and deuterium. Sometimes they have it, sometimes they don't. Again, since we're in post reset now, the caves I no longer have to worry about caves. Caves not having any deuterium whenever I'm flying around, which is good. Um, yeah, I'm actually very concerned about late game, as since deuterium is a sought after resource because that's how you make your suits. It means that once late game has begun and most people have mined the caves clean of deuterium, new players will have struggles, and the the problem is that new players, they will either be people that will ask for help but still do it on their own, or they will be beggars. What I'm scared about are beggars. And yeah, I don't like beggars because well, they don't want to put into work, you know. Uh, Luckily though, most of the people here are actually returning players. So yeah, meaning they came here during day 1 to day, I think we're on day 3. So yeah, that's just something I don't really like. Is that at a certain point, the chat is just filled with, does anyone have a suit I can have, or can somebody give me a whole bunch of titanium? Like, yeah, that's fine, but whenever it's every new player or so, or just constant messaging about things they want, like just do it yourself. I get the idea that the caves are empty. Trust me, I was a new player here once before, but that doesn't mean that you have to beg. Um, but yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'm coming off too harsh. But again, like I said, this happens near end game. As pre-game, like the reason why no one is being a beggar right now is because we're all the same level. So like, well, not same level. We're all in the same place where we're just starting out. Some of us already have suits, some of us don't. So like, there's no reason for anyone to beg. As well, what are they gonna get? We're all in the same boat right now. But yeah, um, honestly, I hope some of the players that from last season come back. The a few returning ones are Toadmaster 15, who came in around day 1. Beat up 36, I think the numbers on his name were. I'm not too sure. I usually just refer to him as Beat Up. He came back around day 1 or day 2. He's uh, he's helping me out still, which is good. I'm glad. I am I'm glad for that. Caden Avenged pops in every now and again. Ooh, Deuterium. From what I can tell, but it could also just because I have a very weird time of getting on. Huh. How long have I been on white level 11 for? But yeah, one player I hope does come back is a player by the name of Big Pappy Chris. Um, and the reason why is that he is the reason why I'm recording the server in the first place. Pre-reset, he found my channel. I don't know how. I believe he just put two and two together using my skin and username. But he found my channel. He suggested that I recorded the server. Originally, I was going to. You're gonna see the pre-reset server. The only reason why I didn't is that I did everything I needed to over there. Pre-reset. What was I gonna show you? I got the suits that I wanted. What was I gonna do? There were a few ideas I had. Like we had a Five Nights at Freddy's hero pack on the server. I don't know if it's coming back this season. I hope it does. And we had a pizzeria being built. Still have a schematic of one of the updated builds in the old build. And like, we are gonna have like a sort of. My idea was a Five Nights at Freddy's hide and seek kind of thing, where there would be people hiding from other players in the animatronic suits. If you died, you died. If you survived, good for you. But the only problem was is I had no like reward for winning or anything. And the second of all, I just didn't really want to ask anyone to help participate in this. So yeah, and um, got a few suggestions from like I believe it was either a player called Jayans or K Kraken. And this being to show off like we have a place for fighting at two places, Fight Club and the PvP arena. And the plan was to like just do that, but just show off some fights to so then you all can see some suits. I didn't go through that because I'm not much of a fighter. I can't fight. Well, like I'll fight if I have to, but like otherwise, I just usually prefer to keep to myself on the server. Don't get me wrong, I love seeing other fights, but yeah, of course when I hate whenever that happens. Whenever the reset happened, as some of you know, I did actually record a bit of the server during the time of the reset. This being a tour of the place, me, Toadmaster, Big Pappy Chris, High Mage, Rise, OMG It's Ronan, and a bit of help from Jayans. Um, the village we built was just a way to immortalize what we made. Um, so yeah, and then another one of us blowing up me, Y Shift, and Kalmilksky. I don't know how to pronounce his username. I'm sorry. Blowing up his base because again the reset was coming. So hmm, like what would be the point? And is this a looted one? Please tell me it's not. Oh, okay, that scared me. And this doesn't look loot. Oh my gosh, yes. Oh, this is a lucky find. Okay. And with that, we have a supercharged Eternium. I'll be honest, I wasn't actually expecting to find this today, so lucky me. Supercharged Eternium is a really rare. It's not very common to say the least, but without an intangibility suit like Martian Manhunter or the mining suit, which still hasn't been added back to the server, so Martian Manhunter is your only option right now. Finding them will be very difficult. Anyways, where was I? I'm sorry, I got sidetracked with the Super Eternium. All right, yeah, because like the restart was coming soon, so like everything was gonna be lost anyways. Which is yeah. Me and him both recorded that. I posted it to my channel. Yeah, like I'll be honest, I never actually thought the server was gonna reset. Mainly because like, why would it? But no, I was wrong. It did. Honestly, like, I'm glad, yet at the same time, I'm not. The reason why is that just it wasn't something that made me too happy, to be exact. Um, like Dwarf Star pre-reset was one of the hardest things to find for me. And eventually, yeah, I did find it by going way far out, going underground, and using the GAEI block identify, NEI, JEI, REI, whatever it's called, the block identifier to better find it. I don't know if that counts as an X-ray. I don't think it does. But yeah, me and Big Pappy Chris, we found it so that we could, um, so then I could cross off mining mastery from off of it from mining mastery, and like yeah, so getting Dwarf Star also became easier once I got the mining suit. Not because I was mining more, No, it's because I was accepting more deals that had dwarf star payouts either, or just players like B Dub had too much dwarf star that they could do with, and I ended up buying some. I actually was a millionaire on the pre-reset, and I got there by like so with the mining suit again. I could just clip through the walls and collect as much deuterium as I needed. I had it inside my vault. I had a just a whole bunch of deuterium. I sold it to a player called Mayhem the May for money. He chose the prices as I don't understand business. I don't understand making deals. I don't really want to. Um, I don't want to learn how like conversion rates for the server. How much does a super eternium go for, or how tetrinium? How much tetrinium is for one a shell? How much shell for one tetrinium? I don't want to figure out any of that. So yeah, he was always the one to figure out the prices. Yeah, so I made a lot of money just selling him to Trinium. Actually, during so earlier I brought up the Fazbear pack. You could get Golden Freddy, but like the way you did it was a gamble essentially. Hey, you had to make a new Freddy suit, and then you had to get lucky that you it would change to Golden Freddy. And here's the weird thing, all right? From what B Dub told me, it's a 1 in 10 chance. He got it first try. A lot of people got it first try. K Kraken actually got it on his 0th try, if that's even a thing. And what I mean is that once I did get it, I was switching from my mining suit to Golden Freddy. I mean to Freddy, and my mining suit helmet, it became Golden Freddy. It ate my mining suit helmet. So yeah, Kraken didn't even need to try. But like for me, I had to make 20 Freddys. That was a lot of tetrinium and gas tears just thrown away, rotting away in a chest. But Mayhem had it worse actually, as Mayhem I'm pretty sure he made like 25 Freddys before he got Golden Freddy. That's actually how I became his Tetrinium supplier. He actually made a little Muriel in my name after he was able to not Muriel. I'm not sure. I don't know. It was a stand with my head after I was cooked in an oven. I wish I was kidding. Trust me, I do. But like, apparently in this, if you cook yourself in an oven, you can get your head. So yeah, placed on an Iron Man mark. I believe it was like Mark II or something. Why is that cactus green in here? And like, yeah, so that was nice. That was really nice. We have a lot of cobblestone. Well, and like, yeah. So of course, Bal no longer exists, as you can tell. I don't know why it was removed, but it took two other commands, the auction house and the shop with it. So, that was pretty sad to be honest. Yeah, uh, yeah, there are other things that I can go into, but this episode's problem is already well, this recording's already 24 minutes long, and I don't want to drag this out. So I don't know. We'll place some more suit stands, and then I'll end the recording here. Um, yeah. So, oh, the suit cube is now done. There are honestly this Suit Cube version 3 will always be my will is a mix between Suit Cube version 1, which had this staircase design, and a sort of army like thing. Suit Cube V2 was a more gym bleacher design, so like oh, Toad. Please confront, please ask me before you do something like this. But anyways, it had more of a gym bleacher design where the suits were surrounding you. It was in my tour of the Fisk superhero server, I believe it was called, on how it looked. I don't know if I ever showed the downstairs of that. So yeah, seriously, like this thing is barely even, as you can tell. Anyways, so, well, this was the second recording of the Fisk Superhero server. I don't really want to call these episodes because I don't really see them as much. They're more just me talking while I do things. But, yeah. Um, I will see you next time, guys. Bye.